Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Paisanos Music and Vinyl Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, John Biev.
Hello.
Co-host extraordinaire. And we are here to talk about Foghat.
No, the Shaniqua.
Have you ever heard of Foghat?
No, but I've heard of
They're a
Shaniqua.
British rock band. And this is their first album, just titled Foghat. Very creative, straight ahead, to the point. It was produced by Dave Edmonds, who was in a band called Rockpile and was really loved his old-time rock and roll of the 50s and early 60s. He spent a lot of time recreating and covering songs from that time period. I saw a clip years ago of him with Robert Plant doing Little Sister, probably around 1979 and 1980, maybe even a little later than that. And it was pretty damn good. But he produced this album. I tell you, I saw a live clip of them doing a song off of this on the Midnight Special, which was a show that ran in the early 70s. And it had all the top musical acts of the day. Great series. It was hosted by Wolfman Jack. Those of you who don't know who Wolfman Jack is, he was started off as a disc jockey in Southern California and became pretty much an international superstar based on his voice. His very distinct voice. When he talked, you knew it was Wolfman Jack. But he hosted this show called The Midnight Special. And I saw a clip of these guys doing I Just Want to Make Love to You, which is an old Willie Dixon song. And I tell you, I was very impressed by the band, especially Rod Price, the guitar player. I don't know, I mean, these guys had their day. I mean, they weren't like top of the heap. They weren't like Zeppelin or Sabbath or anybody, but they were a pretty damn good band. They had success later on in the 70s with an album called Fool for the City, which yielded probably their biggest song called Slow Ride. But they were just getting their start here. Came out on Bearsville Records. I don't really know the history of Bearsville. That's a shot of the band as they were in 1972, the back. All the credits. Band consisted of Lonesome Dave Peverett, Rod Price, Tony Stevens on bass and harmony vocals, and the great Roger Earl on drums and concussion, it says. It should be percussion, but kind of making a little joke there. Track listing reads like this. Side 1, I Just Want to Make Love to You. Trouble, Trouble. Leavin' Again, Again. Fool's Hall of Fame and Sarah Lee. The flip side, as it says here, Highway Killin' Me. Cover of Chuck Berry's Maybelline. A Hole to Hide In. And Gotta Get to Know You. Outside of I Just Want to Make Love to You, a cover of Maybelline, which is kind of sped up a little bit. That's a standard rock album of the time, of the 70s. Definitely a capable band. The production is pretty good. I guess Todd Rundgren himself played piano on one of these songs too. It's got to like a number 127 on the U.S. top 200 at the time, which is pretty good for an unknown British group. A few of these members came from Savoy Brown, which was a blues/boogie band from England, and they joined up with Lonesome Dave and created Foghat. And they had a pretty good career. They had a long career, changed members a lot, and like I said, they were a capable band, but they weren't, top shelf. They weren't your your Aerosmiths or your those groups, those types of groups. Let's talk about subscriptions. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We talk about
rock and roll.
Always have, always will. Down here in the rock and roll dungeon. And if you've been watching for some time and not yet subscribed,
Stop leeching off of our content.
Quality content, Genevieve. Quality.
Quality.
We come all the way down to the dungeon and bring you people quality content week in and week out. It's only right that you subscribe. All right, that aside, tomorrow night is Monday night. Out comes the Pittsburgh Pirates hat. We give it a shake. We give it a mix. Genevieve or Gretchen or one of the cats.
Will be featured.
Gretchen's coming back?
Gretchen's
wow.
Gretchen's
That's such good news. Such good news. Love to see Gretchen again. She loves a good album draw, that one. Let me tell you. Wouldn't miss an album draw.
She just dives right in.
Not
She's ready.
Not the Gretchen I know. All right, so tune in Monday night, people. And we'll draw an album for review on the night of the 19th of October. Thank you and good night.
Toodles.